How's it going, everybody? Bandy Wolf done here playing some more Baldur's Gate 2. We're doing a 100% achievement walkthrough, so we're going to try to get all the achievements in the game. I think I have 3 or 4 now. New ownership, yeah, that's 3. This one is from Siege of Dragonspear, so it's these 3. So we're working on a 4th. We're working on getting the Book of Kaza for Corgan. We just came out of this dungeon that was way more difficult than I thought. I'm actually going to pick up a quest for another achievement that I was looking at as I looked over my notes. There's one for, it's like best friends. It's about a ghost boy or something. Best friends, yeah. Return Wellens missing bear. And it starts somewhere in here, so I'm actually going to save and take a snooze to make it to where it's night. Oh, dang it. Thought she was going to do this. No, what? Heard you thrashing all night, Jahira. Nightmares, relax, there's nothing wrong. No, there's something very wrong. I have been having nightmares, and when I wake, it is still there. Khalid, I thought I was stronger than this. Only in succumbing to depression over what cannot be changed. The writings of Alondo. I learned likewise as a child. We have more in common than I thought. Yes, well, we should be going. There he is. The romance talks seem to be going a lot faster for Jahira, and we kind of need to like play into it because she also has a quest and an achievement related to that. So we kind of have to follow it through to some degree. And then shoot her down at some point. But this is the kid I was talking about. Mama? Papa? Is that you? What manner of spirit are you? Why are you not at rest? Spirit? My name is Wellen. I just want my stuffed bear back. Your stuffed bear, huh? It's my favorite bear, Little Man. The bad man who came into our house, he hurt me and he took Little Man with everything else. I can never go to sleep without Little Man. So a thief killed you and took your stuffed bear along with the rest of this loot. If I find this bear for you, would you be at peace? Oh yes, I could go to sleep if only I had him. Would you get him for me? Would you please, 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 please? Very well. Do you know where the bear is? Yes, the bad man has it at the inn in the slums. The cop or something. He's in one of those bedrooms in the back. I think his name is Linus. I've gone to him. I've tried to tell him that I just want my bear, please, but he gets so frightened of me. Please get it from him. So I think I talked to him in like the last episode or the one before that, but this. Weird. Pretty simple quest. An achievement. So we'll probably grab that one actually before we finish Corgan's. So we're gonna go back to the slums. Ooh. Everyone is not in a good shape for this fight. So.
I shall strike.
Great. Okay.
I hear you well enough.
Give me some direction.
I actually think we're fine.
With vengeance.
Suna Sinai. I honestly think we're fine. These aren't as strong as I thought that they were going to be. Oh yeah, they're just slavers too. Slaver Eldarin. I think this is just a random encounter that comes up to run if you do the slaver quest. Easy peasy. That was actually really easy. Oh, and there's a mace for what's his face. Doesn't look like there's anything too crazy as far as the loot. But since this guy can't identify pretty much anything, it's going to be a bit. That we probably want to hold on to. Can't look at these. Okay, and we'll probably start picking up arrows again too. Can you identify this? Nope. But that we do want to hold on to. Ooh, the armor looks pretty good. Potion of stone giant strength. Stone is 20. Probably want to give that to him. And hang on to that as well. Okay, easy peasy. Back to the slums. Okay. Now we're probably going to take a major rest here at the coronet. We need to use a bunch of these lesser restoration. Probably should use it on Yoshimo, to be honest, so I can get his lore back. But it's okay. We want to go in here. And I think we only need one more. It's just myself and Yoshimo.
I'm waiting.
I got some shit, bit. I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
What is it?
Alright.
Things are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
What? I guess this is a guard that I never killed when I was clearing this place of slavers. Interesting.
I got me some nice looking waitresses, don't I?
Oh, and then I need
We'll go forth at your
to
command.
switch that back.
Not a concern.
You want some whiskey?
Oh, it's another. Cool.
Life is strength.
Strong words.
This is not to be contested. It seems logical enough. You live, you affect your world. But is it what you need? You are different inside. This woman lives and has strength of a sort. She lost her parents to plague, her husband to war, but she persevered. Her farm has prospered, her name is respected, and her children are fed and safe. She lived as she thought she should. And now she is dead. Her land will be divided, her children will move on, and she will be forgotten. She lived a good life, but she had no power. She was a slave to death. I wonder if you are destined to be forgotten. Will your life fade in the shadow of greater beings? You are born of murder, the very essence of that which takes life. You have power if you wish it.
So interesting, these dreams that you have with Irenicus. I can't remember if this actually matters, but I mean, obviously we don't succumb to the dark side as a paladin, so you're gonna pick this one. The no interest in the horrors. I know that later, there's some choices that you make that I mean, if you have to make all the good ones, or your alignment will like permanently change to like evil, or vice versa. If you're evil and you make a good choice, I think it permanently changes to good. So we're just gonna stick to our guns here.
But the consequences are so very real. Your actions affect so many others than yourself. You will come to realize how little choice you have. You will do what you must, become what you must, or others will pay for your cowardice. You will accept the gifts offered to you.
And the way that this plays out, it just seems like Irenicus in these dreams is standing in for your god essence from Baal, and wanting to force you to take the gifts that he offers. That's what it seems like to me. I'll sell some of these. There's one gem that I want to keep if we ever find one, and it's a rogue stone, I think. And that will become apparent while we need it. So we're gonna do this. Start picking up arrows again, because freaking the Tugan bow, very strong, very fast bow. Okay, and now we're gonna go and deal with Linus or whatever his name is with the kid. It's not this guy. It's over here. Yeah, Linus.
I need a sweet,
Your
strong dwarven head.
name's Linus, right? Well, yes it is. How did you know that? I have been sent by the ghost of the little boy you murdered to retrieve his stuffed bear. Hand it over now. You're here to retrieve his bear? I think I have it around here somewhere. Yeah, let me take a look. Yeah, here it is. Give it... give that to the little bloody bastard and tell him to stay away. Do I kill this guy? He did kill a child. I feel like we kill him. Sure. Let's do it.
What do you want, groundling?
A skull breaker.
Give me
Put the sword in. I shall strike.
I'm waiting.
Alright.
Must be
Okay. Alright, so we got the bear. That is a creepy looking bear. And now we're gonna run over there and take it to Wellen or Wellis, or I think it's Wellen. And then we are going to make a pit stop in the Joaquin's Promenade to do some identifying of this stuff, and then we are good to go. So we have to rest again. Oh, and then we're gonna head to the Temple District for Corgan.
Who are you?
Here's the bear. You have him. Thank you, sir. I can go to sleep now. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. Best friends forever. Best friends forever. Ring. Super simple achievement. Just grab the little bear and bring it back to the boy. Okay.
If it must be done.
Head to Joaquin's. What's this? Renfield. What is Renfield? Oh, this is Jaheira's thing again. The later in this game that you get, the more imperative it is. I mean, it's always super necessary in fights that you want to focus the mage, because he can really screw up the flow of combat. Like, who are you? What has happened? My name is Renfield. I've been poisoned. Beg you to take me to friends. They have a building not far away from here. Please, I beg you. I can attempt to heal you with magic. It is no use, I'm afraid. I have already attempted to neutralize the poison inside me. I do not know what has been done to me. Please, I must go to my friends. Where is this building? It's a large building, a large orange building in the southwest part of the docks district. There will be a man guarding the door. His name is Rylok. Please take me to him. Very well. Thank you. I do not have long to live. You must take me there quickly. Take me to Rylok. Poisoned and dying. The tragedy of it sings in my skull. We must hurry and deliver this man to safe harbor, Calvin. Ah, the fool is probably drunk and not even dying. Why must you concern yourself with every delinquent we come across? Ah, you do as you wish if it concerns you so much. So, whoa. Lots of spells. Okay, we got some good stuff.
Your eye was on the ground.
Where is he? Oh, here he is, okay. Renfield's body. So now we have a pit stop. We need to go do this first before we do any of those other things. Is this the same potion? Yep, sure is. And Potion of Genius, right? I don't think I'll ever use this. I honestly don't know. I think there will be some specific things, like some very niche reasons why you would want to use these Potions of Insight and the Potions of Genius for your Wisdom and your Intelligence, but they're not coming to mind. Like, I usually just sell those, and like I said before, I think saving throws, but I think anything that you would want to use that in that type of scenario, you're better off just doing other things. I think the Adventures Mart is closed. I guess we'll go to the docks first.
Not a concern.
And head to Renfield. Let's,
What business to you?
You there. I know you. You owe Ebron money. Pay me now. I owe you money. How much are we talking here? As much as you want to pay me, I'm open to anything. Here's a gold piece. Sure.
I am ready, I think.
Ah, perhaps this is a good time to tell you of something, Calvin, seeing as you're leading us into the docks and everything. This is Shadow Thief territory, which I've had a couple of run-ins with over the past few months. They don't tend to appreciate independent operators like myself. So the last time they caught me operating in the city, I was told either to report to the head of the guild in the docks, Reynold Bloodscalp, or suffer the consequences. It seems that Reynold needs an outsider to deal with the problem, and was willing to trade my punishment by the guild for service. Failure to go to him might be a bit messy. Now, I'm pretty safe with you, I think, but it's up to you. If we go and see Reynold, we might be able to talk him into a reward, and it'll avoid complications later. What do you think, Calvin? I don't want to cause any problems here. I just wanted to bring this up, both to warn you and perhaps mention a possible opportunity for us both. Very well, let's go talk to this guy. Whenever it's convenient. The guild headquarters is here in the docks and shouldn't be difficult to find. I just hope they let us in without problems. Okay. Stacking up. Baldur's Gate 2 is a lot more dense in its quest layout than Baldur's Gate 1. Like, I mean, right here, I literally walked into that one guy that was begging for a coin, got this quest from Yoshima, and now I got this Habib Khalid Ahmed Al-Afif, and I cannot be captured. I'll throw him a mighty scimitar at your head rather than suffer the indignity of prison. Hiya! And I think he just leaves. Yeah, he just leaves. Oh, and now there's a scimitar. What the heck? Okay. And these aren't even magical, they're just swords. Okay. Ruffian Althea?
Pleasure to meet you.
No, not really. Okay. I bet she's related to a quest too later. Okay. Barracks. We probably don't want to look around in here. Whoa, what?
Not a concern.
Another barracks, okay. And...
Not a concern.
Oh, cool, okay. Alright, what's this?
Not a concern.
Can I get through it? Harlot. Looks like some stuff to steal.
Not words. I am skilled in avoidance. Yoshimo is willing.
I
You
await
require my counsel.
Okay.
I'll see to it.
Boring book.
Give
Okay.
me some direction.
Not really useful.
I'm waiting.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? Very well. Hiya.
Yeah. I'm willing.
Okay. Some gems. Potion of Heroism. These are pretty good because they give you a lot more hit points, and they set your Thaco to 90% of the current base, so it makes it
Give me some
easier to
direction.
roll a favorable roll to hit. So it's pretty good.
Best left to me.
Good for fighters anyway. And I think only fighters can use them, but not sure.
It's probably best left to me. It's probably best left to me.
History of the Last March of the Giants. History of the Moon Sea. More books. Priest of Ogma. We'll take this stuff. I don't think these guys have anything interesting to say. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to donate that money. So they sell potions, a druid's ring. So just charm animals. Not useful.
Things are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
It's probably best left to me.
Hervo.
Probably best left to me.
Valleygar. Oh, this is, that's one of the NPCs. We want to come back here later.
It's probably best left to me.
What's going on here? What is this? Prebik. What does he do? Killed him.
Blood and glory! Now ye die!
Eek, Prebik, intruders. No, Sinasha. Remember what happened last time? The Master is testing us. Testing us again? Yes, you know that his cruelty knows no bounds. Well, just the other day he pulled 3 of my toenails for miscasting a cantrip. Oh, yes, I remember. Well, you may be right. Perhaps we should ask them? No! The Master would skin us and do his strange little dance on our hides if we fail his test. Come, let's just attack them. Alright. Foul intruders, we shall stop you for our Master. And yes, we shall stop you. Now,
I'm waiting.
Ye want, groundling?
we
Ye
definitely...
want to
Okay, so just to recognize some of these spells that they're casting, this purple tube is protection from normal missiles, so our 4 dudes shooting arrows and sling bullets and stuff won't really help doing this, so it's good that Korgan is just attacking with his melee weapon. This is mirror image. I'm not sure exactly the numbers behind it, but basically whenever you go to hit him, there's a chance that you'll hit the mirror image and it'll remove one of them. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm waiting.
Okay, let's just finish him off. And then focus on her. They all got confused. Dang it, they slowed. I was about to cast this, but she probably won't even bother to get it off. Okay, okay. Did you hear? Just needs... Okay, that
Waiting.
helped a little bit. What, Minsk? It helped Minsk?
with vengeance.
Because I think it got rid of the slow.
next swing.
Now the annoying part is that now we have to wait for the confusion to wear off, so we're gonna walk out here.
Be quick with it.
Amstead, you point.
What do
Give me
ye
some
want,
direction.
groundling?
More scrolls for a wizard. Okay. Need to keep these arrows. I was lucky she didn't get interrupted by that, by those two guys autoing her.
I'm waiting.
And interrupted her.
Okay.
Give me some direction. I'm
Be
waiting.
I
think.
Why are you guys still attacking?
What is it? Give me some direction.
I'm skilled in avoidance. Whatever you need.
Tons of traps here. Yeah, there's a ton of. I don't even think this has any other significance besides just you walk in here and they'll attack you and you can get some nice spell scrolls, some experience,
On the head of a pin as well.
and things like that, and just some nice flavor. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I think for the most part it's just like a one-off like that. But I think later an NPC that you run into will mention them there that his apprentice was killed, or I don't know if he comments if it was killed or if he just mentions the apprentice. But yeah, he'll mention Prebik as his apprentice, and once you know the guy who is his master, it'll make sense why Prebik like auto attacks you when you get in there. Alright, let's identify some of this stuff. So I can't actually. I thought I could identify those. This brings up an interesting point that I was wanting to touch on too. Is how far like RPGs have come since this game. Like, I have these 5 swords that are way too heavy for Yoshimo to carry like all the time. So I've been having Gorgon carry the heavy stuff. But now that he can identify, or well, I thought he could. I have to move them all individually to my guy that identifies stuff, which just takes a long time. And modern RPGs, for one, kind of have done different things with the inventory. Something that comes to mind right off the top of my head is how Pillars of Eternity, and I think Pathfinder, Kingmaker does it, and they make like you have a group, and I can't identify any of this good stuff. You have a group inventory system, so you don't have to deal with kind of over encumbrance, which I think I kind of like the over encumbrance system because it adds another facet to the game where you have to like make decisions about whether you want to keep going or you're running out of inventory space or wait. Whether you want to keep a bunch of fighters in your party as opposed to like mages that get better but they're physically weaker, things like that. It's kind of like, it feels like a cheat almost, or like a way of getting around that. Hold on, let me see. I think Galvary Estate, Ray Gethra's home, Mavar's Guild Hall. Bring the poison man to his friends. There's a building to the southwest with a man in front of it by the name of Rylok. So we're gonna go do that first because I don't want to be carrying this guy around that's dying of poison. And like I was just spitballing and thinking of things that modern RPGs have like added into the game. Would you leave me alone? modern RPGs that have added into their games that change. Like, this does not have a lot of hand-holding as far as just the game in general. The first thing that I wish that this game had in it, but it just... Like, part of this is loading and reloading, but in Pillars of Eternity, and I think Pathfinder, and I think pretty much most modern RPGs have a codex of some type. So after you've, like, fought, you know, a enemy or so many enemies, so, like, a goblin, you'll unlock, like, information about the goblin through the codex, and it will tell you, like, weaknesses, and, like, basically give you the D&D stat page for that goblin, and how his stats will differ, what he's weak to, etc., etc., etc. Which you don't have this. Like, something that, like, a lot of people run into... Well, let's hold off on that. I'll talk to this guy real quick.
What can it be now?
Yes, is there something... Renfield by Timora, thank you for bringing him to us. We're beginning to worry. He's been poisoned somehow, but he said magic would not be able to cure it. He seemed desperate to find you. Poisoned? By the gods, thank you. I must bring him inside immediately. Here's some coin for your trouble. I thank you again, friend. Okay. Do I not, Is there no closure there? Like, what?
Wonders I have seen.
Oh, cool. I actually want to talk to this guy so I can sell some of the equipment and stuff that I've been carrying around. Like this stuff. Dagger, I don't need these bolts. Short sword, dagger, don't want that, don't need that, don't need that. And I might use this guy to identify some of my stuff. Because I have a lot of good equipment here. Potion of agility. So yeah, let's do that. Wand. Oh, wait, what happened? We know what that is. Okay. What is this, like... The controls for this are weird. So let's identify all that.
Might I have a word away from the ears of others? I would have brought a fine bit of business your way.
Would you now? What might this be?
Truthfully, it is not for me to say. At least, not in full measure. My mistress would have it. She has watched you for a time, though she is not the only one. Those that you are asked to trust spy as openly or more so, and she offers a solution to your problems of privacy, among others. She is worthy of your trust. If you feel worthy of hers, come to the graveyard district in the near future, and she will offer. Make your visit after the sky has darkened. She will not be there before then.
Who is this mistress of yours? I would know her name before I go wandering in the graveyard district.
Questions. All will be discussed in proper course. Meet where discussed, and you will have your answers. Think on it, but the door is closing soon. Do not delay too long. Farewell.
Okay. Now, I believe this is another achievement. It's actually a... meeting with Valen's... There it is right there, okay. Yeah, this is an achievement itself, so that's one that we probably won't do for a bit. Galen Bale wants you to come see him before you make any decisions. So basically what is happening here is, so we have that major overworking quest that we get the 20,000 gold that we need to pay to Galen Bale. That's an achievement itself, and then this other kind of mystery woman or character in the graveyard district is another achievement, and they're mutually exclusive, means I can only get one of them in a playthrough unless I like save scum, which is what I'm going to do to grab these. Man, I'm so... Oh, I need to identify those.
Ah, I know a discerning
Two.
eye when I see one.
Five.
Wonders I have seen.
And then we will sell these. Okay, so what stuff do we have? We had a lot from him. So, plate mail +1. Basically just a description of what this armor is. I think... Wow, it is better than the Mail of the Dead. 1 versus slashing, 5 versus crushing. This is... Yeah, so we will use that. Give the Mail of the Dead to him. And we can sell this. Okay, what else we got? Azure Edge. Oh, wait, this is not Azure Edge. It's just a +2 battle axe. We are going to give that to Corgan. Because it's just a better battle axe. We have Halcyon. The electrum-plated shaft of this weapon hums with magical power. Occasionally, blue bolts of energy run down the length of the spear, charging it. In battle, when it hits an opponent, it strikes for additional electricity damage. So, it is just a +1 spear that is better than a normal spear. Really, I kind of want to keep all these named. I like to keep them all, but I don't know. Well, we also need money. Namara +2. Also known as Never Sleep, this ancient blade is thought to have been present at some of the most influential conflicts in Faerun's history. Sightings have been noted as far north as Thay and as south as the jungles of Kult, though documentation is oddly lacking regarding the details. It is perhaps a result of the sword's ability to silence all sound within a large radius, removing the effectiveness of attacking mages, but also preventing any discussion that might have followed. So, it's a +2 sword that does +4 damage. Strange. And it has a really good ability because it has silence 15 radius 3 times a day. What is it? What's the type of weapon? It's a long sword. So this is actually pretty good for us. Gives us some utility there. So maybe we could just get rid of that bastard sword altogether. Honestly, the long swords in this game are like very varied. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. So that's gonna give me 5 Thaco, 12 to 18, and what did that do? 12 to 19. So yeah, it's just in general better. There's nothing that I'm getting from that sword right there. This is Staff of Curing. Torm is said to manifest these items during times of great trouble, granting them to priests who care for the wounded, diseased, and poisoned. It is not to be taken for granted, however, as the enchantment, though useful, is fleeting. It must be used with all due care. Gives +2 armor class, and heals 3d6 plus 3 hit points and cures disease and poison. It's pretty good. I'm actually going to give that to Jaheira. It doesn't have any... It has +1 bonus, which is better than this. And it looks pretty sick, too, honestly. Okay, what else do you got, Mince? A Wand of Fear. We have plenty of those. We have Arbane Sword of Agility. One of many created in the name of the mage, who first discovered how to enchant a blade in this manner. This was the weapon of the outlaw Garno, and many a cleric died at its edge. Garno became disillusioned with the gods when his family was put to the torch by clerics of Leviator and spent his life seeking revenge. Despite his focused hatred of the devout, it is thought that one of the gods of chaos had a hand in Garno's acquisition of the sword, delighting in the havoc that followed the young man. So this is a short sword, and it gives immunity to hold and paralysis, and you can haste once per day. So that one's pretty good too, but I don't think we have anybody right now. I think Yoshimo just has katana proficiencies. Yeah, and dagger. But, super good sword. I think one of the playthroughs I did before, I made a blade with short swords as their weapon, and I think I used that as one of the short swords for a while. Okay,
I know
so
a discerning eye when I see one.
let's sell some of this. I kind of want to keep all this stuff for now. Keep all that. Keep this, and then look at his stuff, because we kind of need some bullets if you have them. Yep. Okay, and I think that's it. I kind of want to go in here and see what's happening in this, because I think this is the Harper headquarters. It's locked, and I cannot even pick that.
Shimo is willing.
No. Pretty sure that's where the Harpers are at, and this is people that are involved with Jaheira's subquest, or companion quest, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we turned that guy's body in. We need to go talk to the Shadow Thieves for Yoshimo. Looked in there.
Your voice is ambrosia.
You there, unwashed one. I would have a word with you. I was wondering when you would turn up, Zent. I had suspected our parting would not be permanent when last we met, and it appears my suspicion was correct. I am not here to address you, heartless Harper wench. I am here to appeal to your erstwhile companion, Calvin. This guy is a companion that was in Baldur's Gate 1, and I think Siege of Dragonspear, no, Edwin was the evil wizard. I was talking before about modern advancements and role-playing computer games, and if you played a game like Dragon Age Origins or Mass Effect, or I think Pillars of Eternity does it, but I'm not positive. I haven't played 2, and I haven't even finished 1. But something that they've taken to doing is you can transfer your saves and, like, basically continue your specific character's plot. But in this, they didn't really have that, or a way to do it, or they hadn't really thought of it. So instead of, dealing with this guy in the first game, you could kill him. He could have died, one of the two. He could be dead. You could have just ignored him. You could have never even met him. And so they basically made them amnesiacs, a lot of the companions that you transfer over, and you could pick the dialogue option that basically sets up the past. So this one is kind of implying that you killed him. This one's kind of ambiguous, and then you can just ignore it and just, ask him that. So he said he saw you dealing with the Harpers, but it's obvious you're not a Harper yourself. You would be willing then to render me a service regarding them. Harpers? What are you talking about? Like, I don't even know. I'm not supposed to know that those were Harpers. And he says, the Harpers you delivered the Poison Man to, or were you too idiotic to know they were Harpers? I require your inadequate services for a job. Jaheira says, be wary, Calvin. The Harpers will not brook interference lightly, and this Zent likely holds only worst of intentions in his heart. Yes, I'm not asking you to walk in and slaughter them now, am I? Tempting as that may be, I'm not such a blundering fool as your friends might suppose. Exactly what is it you want me to do? My friend Monturon has been taken captive by these irksome Harpers. I would have you enter their building and find Monty for me. You want me to sneak into that Harper base, and what would stop me from ending up the same as Monturon? Well, you're the one that knows them. They're not going to kill you just because you're looking for the whereabouts of a spy or thief. Fine. I'll see what I can do. Excellent. Go to their building and return once you've found him. Short, halfling thief. Even one of your intellectual capacity can't miss him. Well, if you wish to investigate what has happened to the spy, that is up to you, Calvin. I suggest caution and perhaps some common sense. If the Harpers will even speak to us, which I doubt, they will certainly not reveal what they did with the halfling. Best not to ask about him directly.
Not a concern.
Ooh. Telling you, this game is just absolutely thick, dense with like side quests and just stuff that's happening. And like this is related to the main quest, I believe. What's her name? Heroism? Is she gonna attack me or just run away? No, you are not supposed to see this yet. You have not chosen your side. When the time comes, obey. Obey, or you will join the thieves in death. Such is the will of the mistress. What are you talking about? Why are you fighting these people? Such things are not for you to know yet. When the time comes, you will know much. And if the mistress bids it, you may also live. Ugh. So she sounds like a really, like... Oh, dang it. Picked up all this crap. So this mistress, not only did that person that we met in the middle of the night that looked shady, also that killed those 3 people, she also threatened us that we need to obey her mistress or she will kill us too. So this is a proclamation. We got this off of a shadow thief, I believe, just now. Proclamation of warning to all guild members. The Shadow Council itself decrees that all chapters should be on their guard against the upstart Assassins Guild usurping our membership. The lure of coin is not but bait, and it is suspected the end of those that have defected have been most bloody. No guild can rival the Shadow Thieves, so any that claim as such must have darker motives. You have been warned of the cost of treachery. Ugh. So we'll just go back over here and talk to this guy. Ralock.
Can it be now?
You're the one who returned Renfell to us. Yes? Greetings to you again, then. Is there something you need? What is this place? This is a private residence. Private as in it's none of your business. I thought it was the Harper's headquarters. You mean it isn't the Harper's headquarters? Keep your voice down. That's supposed to be a secret. Where did you hear this? Who told you about this? But it is truth, is it not? I'm a Harper myself, and we simply wish to be treated as guests. Calvin did bring you poison friend, after all. Alright, you return Renfell to us, but I can't let you inside based on that. Listen, if you do a small task for us, I'll let you look around. Oh my gosh! Can I finish what I was doing? It's lousy with side quests. I mean, I need to do a side quest in this building. To get in this building, I need to do a side quest. A small task. There's a house just north of here, near the center of the district. I'm a Harper friend, and I think I see where this is heading. Is this really necessary? I'm afraid it is, Jaheira. Harper or no, your friends are strangers. They must prove their good faith. We are to trust them with our secret in the city. The owner of the house, a man named Prebik, performs bile experiments, creating beasts that threaten the city. Destroy them, and will allow you wish. So it was related to a quest. I thought it was just a one-off with Czar. I remember this place, creatures among 2 apprentices, as they're called. I can assure you that they're all dead now. Oh, is that so? Well then, you've done us a favor already. You may go inside, but I warn you to keep to the first floor, my friend. The second floor is far too dangerous. Anyone but a Harper who goes there will be killed, and we couldn't help you. At any rate, go in if you wish. Huh, I'm surprised they're letting us in even after all this. I warn you, Calvin, be polite. Our reason for being here is questionable enough as it is. Alright. So what's over here?
Not a concern.
Pace.
Hi, friend.
Not a concern.
Hello, well met, and welcome to our little place. Not much to see, eh? Never mind, because good company will fill any room. What can little Pace do for you? Bit young for this type of work, huh? What type of work? The Harpers do many things. While some of these old guys can spin a scheme to make your head spin, it's a wonder it is. Sorry, Baron Var's giving me a rather nasty look. I better let you be on your way.
Hi, friend.
Baron Var.
Clear yourself.
The man who did us the favor with all those creatures. You wanted something? I'm rather busy. You're all wearing the same necklace here. What's the purpose of that? It signifies us as Harpers within the city merely, and nothing more than that. What's so dangerous about the second floor? You should stay away from there, my friend. The guards will not recognize you as a Harper, and there will be no way to protect you from them. The Guardians? What are they? I have no interest in talking to you about the Guardians. You're not a Harper, and you are therefore not privy to our secrets, no matter what favors you might do us. Ah, Baron Var, Calvin is not a Harper, but I certainly am. Will you treat my guests as friends and answer? I assume the Guardians are spectral Harpists. I'm sorry to hear it's just not appropriate to speak of this. Find out what happened to Monteron. Okay.
Declare yourself.
Harpers do not often wear symbols to make themselves more noticeable. Maronia? Who are you? Could you tell me a little bit? Blah, blah. Galvery is the leader. Okay, so we need to get one of those amulets. It's pretty transparently a, that's how they identify themselves to those guards up top.
You're right behind me, right?
So we just want to look around here. So there's one. Harper amulet. Another potion of insight. We can sell that. What is this? Potion of mind focusing. This one's not as useless because you get dexterity and that gives you more chance to hit with ranged weapons and armor, I think. Potion of insight. Garbage. Books. More potes. Just dump them here. Give that. Put that Harper amulet on.
Give me some
So
direction. Yeah, I'll see.
helmet. And I think that's a helmet of charm protection, to be honest. What's this? It's just the roof. We're about ready to hit the end of the episode. Maybe we could finish this quest first. So we got the amulet on. We're just going to go upstairs.
Do as I bid.
You bear the mark of one and the same. Here you are welcome and may rest in safety. Ask as you will what you wish to know, and the guardians will answer as best they can. If we have seen much and know the old songs, though the first singing be forgotten. What is this place? Here's where we guard the meeting. Here's where the membership may rest and be safe. Here is a hold of the harpers, one of many, one of few. What are you? We are the past that guards the present. We harp as specters that others would find rest here. What is there here that someone would want to steal? There is calm here to steal, in the mistaken view that wealth accompanies peace of mind. Powerful come and go, and in their wake will follow the scavengers. How does one become a harper? It is said that harpers come from birth, but they are merely acknowledged when they join. A taint in the mind that lacks sense, perhaps, but the desire to make things right in the long term. Patience and works of good that help the balance. These are their own reward, but in time they may foster recognition of the like-minded. There is no membership to seek, there is only your own path to follow. Harpers seek out their own in time. Okay, there's a thief captured here long ago. What would the harpers have done with him? A thief? A thief that despoils harper soil is forbidden from touching it again until penance given. They are above the soil, that they might see it and no loss. As they take flight from the law, so we have given flight but nowhere to flee. A gilded cage for a form free to soar, that they might know loss and confinement. No possessions held or worn, and a form that carries its own feathered coat, to show that material things come and go, and that some do not need them at all. Okay. Solitary but never alone. The songs of the past serve to shorten the years, for the ears that dare listen and bring memory back of the friends departed. Those who harp are never truly alone. Okay, let's loot. Ooh, axes. Give those to Corgan. Oh, I didn't know you could stack them that high. I thought it was just 10. Don't need that. Rando books. Magic bolts. Sell those. A spell. We're going to get mad experience when we find a mage and scribe all those spells.
Point the sword. I shall strike.
Give me some direction if it must be done.
Okay, what's this? Erenvar, do not concern yourself with the thief. Yes, he has accomplishments. They will show themselves soon. As for the thief himself, the spectral harpers will release him from his curse once they feel he has learned his lesson. And if he doesn't, well, he can always hope he acquires a taste for birdseed. Eh? Cheers. Tea. So, it's pretty obvious what's happened to the dude. They turned him into a bird. So we got that.
I'm waiting.
Alright, I think we'll cut it there. We're still... I want to loot this, but we have that quest to finish, and we've got a ton more stuff to do. We ran into like 50 quests on the way here. So we'll call it quits there. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.